Alright, I haven't recorded a video in a hot minute. But it's just because I've been busy with work. And this is what this whole video is about. But let me give you a little rundown of what's going on here at the game. I bought 2K recently. I've been wanting to make a video on it. I just haven't got to it yet. But this is just going to be playing in the background while I talk. Bunch of fucking cool shit, honestly. I don't know if anybody else does it, but I do it where I start from like the very beginning with the draft classes from like the 1960s all the way down. And when I do, I like making randoms like very like fucking good. Like I just like having a crazy ass like league. It's like no realistic, nothing, just fucking fun. Like Dale Curry on the Warriors. 96 overall, by the way. Goddamn. Arvidas. Like, a lot of normal ones up here. John is still on the Jazz. That's funny. But yeah, like, you get the whole gist of it. Like, there's a bunch of players who are not. Like, Manute Bol, he's a 87 overall. Like, I like making players, like, who weren't really all. Like, who weren't really. I don't know how to say it. But yeah, I just like making everyone fucking crazy, and that way they're actually like competing against each other rather than like super teams and shit. But Knicks and Spurs are in the finals. Who the fuck is the teams? Darwin Cook, Joe Dumars, Ron Harper, Horace Grant, Ricky Brown versus Terry Porter, Ennis Whatley. I don't know how to pronounce that. Ron Granson, Grant Long, and I'm guessing that's Leslie Thompson. But yeah, that's a fucking crazy ass lineup. And you saw all the players in here. You saw Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Patrick Ewing, Akeem Olajuwon. But none of those guys are in the finals. Like, that's so fucking cool. You got Horace Grant in the finals. Hell yes. But hold on, let me turn down my TV so it's not loud on the mic. But the whole premise of this video was I just wanted to talk because recently, or just now actually, I've been working 2 jobs. And with the first job, I'm a cook. Hey, speaking of cook, look at him go. What is this camera angle? Hold the fuck up. What is this camera angle? We're gonna watch it like it's an actual NBA game. Hold up. Broadcast. I don't know how high the broadcast is. Let's do it like that. That's fine. But basically, I've been working 2 jobs. One is I'm a cook at this one place, and I'm a waiter at another. And you know, it's been a little hard. You know, been a little tough trying to go back and forth between the jobs, especially like when you work at both of them in the same day. But you know, I only did it because I just really need the money. You know, it's like hard getting stuff that you want, but also trying to make sure you get everything that you need. And so it's just like one job I use that to like pay like some bills or just get stuff for the house. My other job is where I get stuff for me. That's basically how it was going for a little bit. And I just had no time to record videos or anything. And plus I really had nothing to record videos on because I really just couldn't think of anything. But recently, the other day I wasn't feeling too well. You know, I was like not like sick or anything. I just wasn't feeling my best. I feel like I was very depressed. Straightforward, I was fucking depressed as hell. I literally, I got high as hell right before work. Like, not like right before work, like a few seconds. I got like, it was a couple hours before, but, you know, I was talking to my girlfriend and I like broke down and everything. I was like, man, I'm so fucking exhausted. I just don't want to, like, what's the point? What's the point? The world's going to shit right now, and I'm just making my life harder by working 2 jobs that I really don't need to. But the only reason why I did is because my other job, I wasn't getting much hours. So it felt like I needed to work this job. Because honestly, if you're not working, it just feels like your life is being wasted. At least that's how it felt for me when I was jobless. But Yeah, I just did not want to go in that day, but I fucking cleaned my face. I cleaned myself up, got dressed, still went to work. I didn't like it, but I still fucking went to work. Got everything done, came home, you know. But today, like it's early as crack of dawn in the morning. I have to work at my other job as a cook, but I also had to work as my other job as a waiter at the same time. So I was like, well, I got to call in for one of them, and so I decided to choose the one where I call in for a waiter. You know, I don't really like that job like more than I like the cook job. So I was like, I'm just gonna call in on that. Yeah, I get more tips and shit, but I'm just not very happy at that job. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna call in that job. Ended up leading into a whole goddamn argument with my manager. And it's some crazy shit. I'll fucking go through it right now. Shit. Hold on. Basically, I told her, I was like, hey, I won't be able to come in. I gotta work at another job. And she was like, I thought, like, basically arguing back with me, saying, like, basically she was just blaming me. And I was like, one of the things she said, why can't you tell them to come in because you work here tonight? And I was like, that's the most craziest shit I ever heard. I was like, that's what, I was like, because if I don't work enough at the other job already, why am I going to give myself less hours? Like, why am I going to call in at a job I barely work anyways? Like, at least I'm going to go do the hours I have at that job and then come work over here. Like, my checks ain't going to be good if I keep calling off. That's what I told her. And she still was getting mad at me. And I was just like, fuck it, fine, okay. And then after I sent the okay, I texted my other manager at my cook job. And I told her, I said, hey, I won't be able to come in today. And she said, okay. That's it. Plain and fucking simple. She just went, okay. While the other one was literally arguing with me. And then right after I said that to my other manager, she texts me and goes, don't worry, I got it covered. So I just called in for both jobs without even fucking trying because one was arguing with me. And so I'm sitting here fucking debating if I should just take my day off, say fuck it, just chill, relax, because I didn't get to the other day when I wanted to. Maybe this could be like, cause I don't get days off. It sucks. I'm constantly working. But now that I do have a day off, like today, this is my option. I'm debating it because again, I only work a couple days out of the week for the cook job, so what's the point of calling in? But I already fucking did at both jobs now, so I'm like, I'm just stuck right now. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that for a little bit, and I just want to kind of just relax. This I really don't be up this early. I just be sleeping in. This is like a very serious talk. I don't know why. I thought I was gonna be making more jokes about it, but it's just fucking serious as hell. And also, I was planning on fucking. I don't know if you remember in the beginning of the video or the whatever that I said I smoked a lot, and that's what the whole point of this premises was. I was supposed to like smoke while I was talking, but I think I got through everything before I even finished. Like I didn't even start yet. That's how crazy this is. This is gonna be a long fucking video, I know for sure, because I wanted to watch this game, but just chilling, just to chill. Like it's the craziest shit you ever heard. Like I don't know if you guys ever do that. It's me though. I like watching these games. Not like actually watching them step by step, but like just having them play in the background like an actual NBA game. Cause it's some crazy shit you see in these games. It's fucking cool. But yeah, that's why I like doing that. It's fucking weird, but I like doing it. Look at those wrinkles on his forehead. Jesus Christ, you saw that? Yeah, I just like doing that. But yeah, I think I got through the whole story. Fuck. What else can I think talk about? Fuck it. This is gonna be like a talking video. Let me get my stuff ready. Actually, fuck it. But like, if you ever just feel fucking exhausted, like, man, I'm telling you, I was so like, I haven't fucking cried in a minute. I haven't cried in a minute, and I got high, so my emotions were all over the place, and I was with my girlfriend, so I was just so fucking just, I'm so comfortable with her that I just fucking just broke down in tears talking to her about it, and I was like if you're fucking going through the same shit, man, just take the day off, dude. There's no like, you need a day to yourself, honestly. You need a break. If you're fucking constantly working and you're just overworking yourself, basically, and you're just so exhausted that you're at this point, you're just thinking like you're doing this for no fucking reason, you just need to take a day off. Because once I took that day off, not even, I didn't take the day off. I fucking just, I just cried a little bit. And I guess that was enough to get me to like get back on track. But yeah, don't do that. Don't fucking just break down and just go to work right after. In my opinion, just take a break. It's fine if you take a break, and you don't like. And if you have to tell your manager the truth, like, fuck, I am so goddamn exhausted, I need a break, and they still don't let you have a break. Shit, you don't need to be working that job. I should be listening to my own advice, but you don't you need to be somewhere where you're respected, and you need to you feel comfortable enough to be like, hey, I don't feel well, don't, I'm not well mentally. I need a break. And they're like, okay, you can, that's the type of place you want to be. That's what my first job is. My first job as a cook, that's what it is. I tell them like, oh, I'm not feeling very well, I need this, or I don't call in often. I called in like 3 times at most. I've been working here for like the past year. I've only called in like 3 times. One of them was, because people at my house were getting sick. I needed to just make sure I didn't want to get anybody else at work sick, so I just called in for that day. Simple shit. And they were like, okay. But when I started working at this job recently, I was so fucking scared to even call in. And I was right. They fucking get, they're fucking, what is it called? Narcissistic. They don't like that it doesn't go their way. It has to go their way. We have a bunch of other waitresses. I'm the only waiter. We have a bunch of waitresses that could fill in for me today. It's fine. She could fill in for me. She's one of the people, like a waiter. Or she's a waitress. But instead, she was just arguing with me. And I was like, it's crazy shit. So just, if you need a break, you deserve the break. Call in that day. It's fine. Just don't call in repeatedly and get fired. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm telling you just to take a day for yourself. Hold up. Okay, I thought I was gonna smoke all my shit today, but never mind. I still got some left. But yeah, like I said earlier about the world going to shit, it fucking sucks. That shit sucks. I don't know if y'all people keep up with the news or y'all keep up with any of that shit, because I'm not into politics. I hate politics for shit. I would never argue with someone about politics. If you support Trump, fuck it, support Trump. I don't give a shit. If you don't support him, fuck it, I don't care. As long as you cool with me, and we sitting here and you're a good person, it's fine with me. I don't give a fuck what you believe in, as long as it ain't weird, And I know some people are gonna be mad, well, he's this, he's that, he's that. I don't know if I can say it, but he's that P word. He's a R word. It's yeah, I know that, but as long as the person I don't give a fuck. It's not affecting. Well, it is kind of affecting me, but I really don't fucking care for the politics. I just don't give a fuck. They can do whatever they want. They want to blow shit up, blow shit up. I don't give a fuck. As long as it ain't as long as he ain't showing up at my door personally fucking with me, then it has nothing to do with me. I'm just gonna sit here and keep living and do my jobs and just try to make something of myself from where I am right now. And if you fucking believe in that shit, fucking go with it, man. You know, I don't give a fuck. To be who you want to be, as long as it ain't weird. Like if you defend that guy, go ahead. You know, I could care less. Shit. Fuck, that's that good shit. That made me sneeze. But I don't know where I'm getting at that point. I just like fucking do what you want to do. You know, because at this point it feels like I've been telling my sisters and like everyone else, like it just feels like, you know, what's the point? We're just gonna die at some point. Am I allowed to say that on YouTube? But yeah, it's fine. Like, just live your life the way you want it. There's no need to do all this extra shit, arguing and fucking fighting and shit. Shit's so goddamn stupid. What's the point? You're arguing over a goddamn job that I called in. At least I didn't call in a fucking, 30 minutes beforehand. If it was 30 minutes beforehand, I could understand. Like, you waited that long to call in? You fucking asshole? Yeah, I understand that. But it was fucking... Literally, it was... it's literally, what time is it, actually? It's 11:35. I wanted to get this video, started an hour ago, but I was, trying to find my fucking... I was trying to find my goddamn controller and shit. I found my weed first. I didn't find the controller. I found my fucking weed first. That's some crazy shit. But, yeah, it's been a good, it's early as fuck when I told her that, and she still got mad at me. Alright, you know what? Do whatever. So, just do what the fuck you want. Who cares what other people think? Again, as long as it's not weird. I gotta make that clear for some people, because fuck. You go over there doing, I don't know. I don't know, anything I say, I feel like I'm just gonna get in trouble for it on YouTube. But, let me pack this bowl real quick. And yes, we're smoking out of the bong today. This is a random video. I never thought I would do this. Just talk and have a little chill sesh with y'all. You know? I never thought that would be the case, because I always thought I would, when I first started doing YouTube, I actually wanted to be a NBA content creator type of YouTube. Kenny of the Fourth Quarter or Click Productions. That's, something I wanted to do. Because I liked basketball when I was a big fan of basketball when I was younger. Super big fan. My favorite player was Derrick Rose. Second favorite player was Allen Iverson. Third was Carmelo Anthony. I liked those guys. I was always a big fan of basketball and everything like that. My favorite team, Pistons. I'm just going to tell y'all my favorite shit. My favorite team was the Pistons. You know, that's because, I got to represent my home. You feel me? But, yeah, I used to love doing that stuff. I always wanted to be, a YouTube content creator on 2K. And I did. I started it. And I actually had something going for a second, you know? But I just stopped doing it. I think I just got embarrassed. Because I was still in school at the time. And it was just the dream of being a YouTuber is not the same as it was years ago, probably. You know? I'm young. You know? I admit that I'm young. You know? I won't say how young, but I am young. And judging by my voice, you're probably like, well, he sounds like he's fucking 14. But, yeah, I'm older than that. But, way older, actually. But I was too afraid to be something like that. And I feel like it was just because I was afraid of getting made fun of. What if someone found my YouTube account? What if this happened? What if that happened? You know, it was just, would I ever get a girlfriend? Fuck. It was something I had to think about. And as a kid, it was something I was too scared of doing. Because I was afraid of being embarrassed. But last year, when I started again, and I'm committed to this shit. I am committed. And the only bad thing is, I just can't get to it. I work my ass off all the time, and it's so hard to get to. But that's not me complaining. That's just me trying to. I just need to figure out something I can do. I just need to figure out a schedule. I just need to figure out routine. I like if I can figure it out. I got y'all. Like more videos, more any type of videos. Like I'm fucking talking about. We playing. I'll play a goddamn dating simulator. I'll play these rusty ass simulators on the PS5 and shit. Like I don't have a PC right now, but that's okay. This year, that's probably our goal. Fuck it. Our goal for this channel is to get a PC. Fuck it. That's the goal. But yeah, I was so embarrassed. Now that I started it again, and I'm not in school no more. I don't have no friends. I'm honest. After I left, I will be honest with y'all. I'm a high school dropout, and you're probably thinking like, why'd you drop out? You fucking delinquent. Uh, Basically, it's really all just my fault. You know, I had relationship problems, and then at that I had this thing in my neck that was called a what's it called something basically in my neck. It's so straight. There's no bump in it or anything, so I get muscle spasms in my neck when I look down too much or whatever. And that's what I mainly do during school was I was always looking down. I was afraid to look at people. I have bad anxiety, you know. And if I felt like someone was staring at me, I start twitching and shit. And it's like, ew, I look fucking weird. I look like a goddamn creep when I was in school. And I just felt like I wasn't comfortable with my surroundings. I wasn't happy, you know? And I feel like that was the fucked up part. I just wasn't happy. And because I wasn't happy, plus the drama, plus my muscle spasms, I was always getting migraines every single fucking day. It was like, and then I had like this bad morning nausea, and guess what? School was in the morning, so I always felt like I had to puke. I always got these bad migraines that would hurt the back of my head up into my eyes, like they hurt my eyes so bad. Then I had to deal with fucking drama from my relationship. And at that, I was starting to lose friends slowly, like super fucking slowly. I only had like one friend, and it's because I kept getting held back. The reason why I kept getting held back was not because I wasn't smart. It was just because I didn't try. I just, sorry if it sounded like I was going far, but I just did not want to try. It's because I didn't feel good. I wasn't comfortable. Why would I try when I wasn't like at my best, you know? I don't know. That's the way I thought of it. Probably not the best way to think of it, but that's the way I thought of it at the time. And so it's just, I was literally going to have to repeat junior year for a third time in a row. Like, what? I'm not doing that. I already had to do it a second year. Now you're telling me in the first goddamn semester, the semester ain't even over yet. You're telling me I have to repeat that shit again. Are you kidding me? 2024 wasn't even over, and I was already set for 2026. Like, what the fuck? Like, there was nothing I could do about that. There was, like, I just missed so much school that I had to do that. But there was kids that literally missed an entire year of school and still graduated before me. That was the most crazy shit I ever heard. But I don't know, maybe they were working on it, you know, behind the scenes. I don't know. I don't know their life. I only know mine. And mine is that I'm a high school dropout. That's it. Once I dropped out of high school, I was trying to figure everything out. I was jobless for like a year. I still don't know how to drive I don't know how to drive a car. I don't know how to do any of this shit, you know? I wasn't taught any of this. I've been, you know, begging people to teach me. I've been doing all this shit. I've been trying to like get ahead. Still, you know, we're still a little behind. But now I got a job. I got two. Once I got my first job as a cook, I started saving up. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start my YouTube channel again. I'm gonna get this shit done. I'm gonna fucking be all in. This is what I'm gonna do. And yeah, I fucking started it without school, without my migraines, I still get my migraines every now and then, but nothing a few like ibuprofens or some shit won't, you know, help. You know, it's fine. And morning nausea, fuck, I still get it. But hell, I don't gotta record in the morning if I don't have to. It's basically, it's for fun. The whole point of this, I'm not getting paid to do this. I'm getting paid to do it for fun. I'm not, like, not paid at all. Like, I'm doing this for fun. I'm doing this because I've enjoyed watching people do this when I was younger. This is something that I bet like people would enjoy watching me because I have a different type of style to this stuff. You know, I'm not sitting here, I'm not copying them. I'm just chilling. You know, we chilling. This is a chill little area. But so yeah, I started it. I started on WWE actually. And I think that's mainly what my TikTok is famous. Not famous. That was not famous. I only got like 100 followers, but uh, basically, I think that's what got me like a majority of my followers was the WWE shit, and I feel like that was a bad idea to just repeatedly like come out with WWE shit because now I think the TikTok is only like I'm only getting views when it's WWE shit because I've been posting a lot of different stuff. I've been posting a bunch of like funny stuff. Still nothing. I mean, I could just be just shit at what I do, but my WWE stuff was way more bigger than what it is now. But I just don't want to stay on one theme. That was the thing. Like for when I restarted this stuff, I just don't want to stay on NBA. I just don't want to stay on WWE. I want to try other things, which is why I was like doing Five Nights at Freddy's. I was doing Poppy's Playtime. I was doing scary games because I always wanted to try scary games on video because I felt like my reactions would be fucking hilarious, and they were. But yeah, I just have I don't know what the last video was I uploaded. Let's check actually. We don't got, you know, they're still in the second quarter. We good. It's only been recording for 26 minutes. 26 minutes. Fuck, it felt like an hour already. I haven't even started smoking yet. The bowl was all packed and shit. I just haven't got to it yet. I just been talking. Damn, 36 subscribers. You see how happy I am. 30 subscribers. I fuck with that. I fuck with that heavy. We was at 22 like about like 2 months ago. We at 30 now. Hell yeah. The last video I uploaded was Five Nights at Freddy's, but I'm high. Basically, in that video, I just every time I would get, I don't think I explained it the best because obviously I do get scared. Like right now, I'm comfortable as shit. Like I am so comfortable in talking right now, but I just gotta like once I start a video, I gotta get comfortable. And in that video, I don't think I was comfortable until I started getting high because I don't think I explained it the best. Basically, what was supposed to happen was every time I failed a night, I had to get high. Then it ended up turning into if I got jump scared, I got high. So it was all over the place, and I was hitting my pen for no goddamn reason at that point. I was just hitting it just to get high. Excuse me. But yeah, shit like that, like that's fucking. This Rocky game is rated 3. This Rocky game is rated 3. Oh, it's not the full thing. Why is finally playing Batman Arkham Asylum in the full thing, but why is this Rocky game? Okay, whatever. But like the Rocky game, like that's I've never seen anybody play that. Like you know, Batman Arkham Asylum. That was my first time playing that ever. NBA 2K20. It was after John Cena retired, and I just felt like I just needed to have like a little nostalgia day. You know, I loved that game when I was younger. Bendy and the Ink Machine. I still need to finish that. That's my bad. I'm a what's it called when you just set things aside and you be like, oh, I'll get to it later. I'm like one of those people. It's bad, bad, bad. Dispatch. Dispatch was probably one of my favorite games. I wish I played it when I got a better mic and everything because at that time I was playing with just like the headset and it was shit. This mic is actually pretty good for a couple bucks. Not bad. Poppy Playtime. Great game, honestly. I loved it. I just never want to play it again because I hate puzzle games so much. I hate them. But I've been wanting to do something on 2K for a minute. Because I feel like that's what made me get into YouTube, like, posting on videos and shit. So I just want to think of something to come up with. I don't know what. Maybe y'all can think of something for me to come up with and I'll do it. Fuck it. We gonna throw, shit, who's a rookie right now? Who's a rookie that's not Cooper Flag? Or shit, yeah, we're gonna throw Udonis Haslam in fucking 1984 and give him a 99 potential. Like, fuck, yeah, that would be so fucking stupid and fun. Fuck it. Nice. Shit like that I like. It's so random. But I am trying to find some new games to play and stuff like that. we just need to calm down. We'll get there when we get there. There's no need to rush anything. There's no need to over push yourself for things that just need a little push. That sounds so goddamn dumb, but it makes sense to me. It makes sense to me. Okay? There's no need for, okay, if you're a basketball person, there's no need to score 70 points if you're already down by like 50 in like the fourth quarter and there's only 1 minute left. You lost in the NBA finals. You lost. There's no need. I get you're supposed to like play into like the final few minutes, but at that point you're just gonna be holding a grudge with yourself. Oh, if I did this, I would have did like, it's okay. You lost. It's fine. Just keep trying. There's no like, I don't know where I'm getting at this. I'm horrible at fucking inspirational talk. I'm just gonna shut the fuck up. But let me hit this bowl. It's been sitting here for a minute, and I'm not high, and I feel tired. Cheers, everybody. Forgot to cheers, y'all. My bad. Fuck. That is that good shit. But shit, my bad. I always go non-verbal when I first start smoking. What else can I talk about? Damn, maybe getting high wasn't the best thing. I mean, I was gonna get high either way, whether it was on video or not. Fuck. What can I do? I could simulate a couple years in this game. Show y'all like my whole like thing going on here. I mean, that would be fun. But yeah, I think I'll do that after this game. Let me actually skip the third quarter. Yeah, this was supposed to be like I thought I was gonna be talking for way longer than I actually did. That's my bad. I thought I was gonna I thought I was gonna talk for way longer, but it's fine. I just need to get that stuff off my chest and talk to someone who wouldn't argue back with me. And that's not me coming at my girlfriend. My girlfriend didn't argue with me. She was understandable. It's the rest of everyone else I talk to that they just fucking complain. 54-52 in the fourth quarter. The fourth fucking quarter? The defense is immaculate. Like, what? I'm kidding. But, yeah, life is shit right now, dude. And I'll admit, like earlier in the video I said I was depressed. Like, man, you don't, I feel, I feel so goddamn exhausted, you know? And hopefully I don't get emotional because, like I said, I smoked with my girlfriend and I got all emotional and shit. So I hope I don't get emotional right here when I'm talking. But yeah, I've been dealing with depression since I was hella young, and even I can't say the word, but I say it starts with the S, and I've been having a lot of thoughts about that. And I never went through it. And the reason why is because I feel like, the basic stuff. I'm not going to get into detail, but your wrist, from, doing something from the ceiling, like that shit is like kind of basic. What, I need to be a smarter, like, need to be cool about it? No, that's not what I meant, but I meant like, I feel like that would be too painful. And if I need to, the way I would want to go out is less, like, no pain at all. Like, why would I I'm in pain. Why would I want to cause myself more pain? My depression, like my type of depression is I want the pain to stop, but I won't use pain to help that. I don't know. Like I understand when people, do the stuff to themselves, like hurt themselves and shit, and it's like I understand that, but I don't at the same time because it's like, well, everyone's different. So like I said, my depression is I just don't want to be in pain no more, and it sucks because when you're young and you deal with that at like a certain age, it sucks because that people you tell people and they're just like, maybe you were just like a weird kid, or when you told people at that age they were just thinking you were trying to act for attention, and it was like, no, if I would have got the help I asked for when I was younger, who knows what my life would be like. I would probably be in college right now. I wouldn't have dropped out. You know, I would be able to sit still in school because my anxiety was kicking. I would be able to fucking be able to fucking sleep without having goddamn nightmares every few fucking seconds. I would be able to do all types of shit. I would be able to focus. It's hard for me. I've never been not scientifically, but scientist approved, like diagnosed or anything like that. Doctor approved. Fuck, I'm high as shit. Doctor diagnosed. Sorry, I'm so high right now. My words are all over the place. I'm so high. I barely hit it once. Cheers. Ooh. 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 That shit burned. Ooh, fuck. That shit burned like a hoe. But, like I was saying, I was never doctor diagnosed. But, come on. Like, I think you can fucking tell when you have ADHD as a kid, or maybe a little autism, and having autism is fine. That doesn't mean you're less of a person than anybody else. It just means you got a few, not even, like, I wouldn't say issues, because there's nothing wrong with, all this stuff that's wrong with you. It's just, you're just a little different. That's fine. You just might need a little more help than other people, or you just don't want people's, like, I don't know. It's all different for everyone. So I can only speak for myself. And the best, like, someone text me? Oh. But, yeah, it's, that, dealing with that stuff at a young age is fucking crazy. I shouldn't have been, thinking those thoughts when I was younger. I feel like it fucking sucks, though, because world's going to shit. My life fucking sucks right now. This is like an all-time low. And it's like, fuck, man, what was the point of going through all that shit when I was younger? To just go through all this shit when I'm older? Like, what's the point? The whole point, like, as a kid, the whole point of me, like, getting money and shit, that was supposed to be what the goal was to get money. Get everything I ever wanted as a kid or whatever, Now that I'm older, I literally, my first paycheck, I don't know what y'all did with y'all's first paycheck. My first paycheck, I literally bought action figures. A little moment of silence for that, but I bought action figures. I bought me a John Moxley AEW action figure, and I bought me a Vegito action figure. And the reason why is because as a kid, I used to love playing with action figures. I used to love the wrestling figures, the cool, like, Batman ones. Like, I used to love that shit, but we could never afford those constantly, I was playing with fucking 4 John Cenas with the same damn shorts, same goddamn face scan. And these weren't these elites or these ultimates where they can, like, bend in these cool ways. These are the basics. These are these shits where you can only move the legs, like, up and down and then, like side to side. Like, you couldn't do all these cool poses. You couldn't, like, do all this extra shit. I had these lame-ass, basic ones. But I still had the most fun with those ones. Like, those were so fucking cool. Now that I'm older, I got me those two action figures, and the John Moxley was so fucking crazy to see because it's like, wow, it came with extra legs, extra hands, more head, pause, uh, a jacket, a microphone, a chain. Like it came with so much. The championship too, like it came with so much cool shit. And I was like, man, younger me would have loved this. So I bought it. That shit was like fucking nearly 40, 50 fucking bucks. But yeah, I bought it. And that's when I was that, I'm just telling y'all my whole life story. Fuck. Or basically, I just told y'all last year. I'm just telling y'all what happened last year. Because this is like, I barely got my job last year. So this has been a minute. But yeah, I got myself some figures and shit, and I ended up starting a little figure collection. I got, hold on, let me check who I got. We got Ilya Dragunov, John Moxley, Wolverine in the brown suit, Hugh Jackman's Wolverine. I got an NXT title which came with Ilya Dragunov. Stone Cold, Ricky Starks. Yes, Starks. This is his AEW figure. Lex Luger with the World Heavyweight Championship. I think that's the WCW Championship. Vegeta with the whole aura and shit. Eddie Guerrero, my favorite wrestler, with the Cruiserweight Championship, so that means that's his mullet era back in WCW. King from Tekken. I don't know if you ever played that game, but Tekken, yeah. The tiger. What's he? What is he? A cheetah? Jaguar? I don't know. I'm sorry. I forgot. It's been a minute. But I got him because I loved that game when I was younger. I got an action figure of him. He's holding up the World Heavyweight title. I think that shit looks fire. Seth Rollins from 2022 when he had the United States Championship. That, in my opinion, was probably like my best, like my favorite, one of my favorite looking Seth Rollins attires is when he like beat Bobby Lashley. And he's holding the World Heavyweight title. The World Heavyweight title came with another Seth Rollins figure, but I bought that one for my niece. That way she had something like action figures to play with. And he had like this white, goldish outfit. I'm guessing it said on the box that it was from when he fought Shinsuke Nakamura. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but then we have Kenny Omega from I don't know what that outfit's from, but he has the AEW championship that came with John Moxley. I actually what the fuck? I got I got Rick and Morty Legos. That's the crazy shit I never thought I would have, honestly. Cause I watched Rick and Morty last year and I got into it, and it was so goddamn fucking cool. Probably one of the best shows I ever watched. But yeah, I got me a little. It's not official Lego set, but it's basically like, kind of like that. And they had the little minifigures with Rick and Morty, and I got the whole like spaceship and shit. But yeah, some cool ass shit in here. Like I bought me a bunch of stuff that pleased my younger self. And the only like sad thing is like now that I got all the stuff I wanted, like as a kid, now I'm thinking about stuff that I want as an adult. And one of the things was a PC, but obviously those things are fucking expensive. So instead of getting a PC, I got me a little tiny personal computer, and that's fine. Like this little laptop I got going on here, it's fucking cool. It's what I'm recording on right now. It's what I've been like. I fuck with it. I don't need no high tech stuff. I just need something that will get the job done. But what the fuck was I even talking about? See, god damn it. I think I'm over here figuring out what to fucking title this video. Cause like I've been talking for an hour and 44 fucking minutes. Holy shit. People are gonna watch this thinking I'm playing 2K. No, I'm sorry. Like I don't want to title that. Like I don't want to be like I don't want to be like a clickbaiter and be like playing 2K while getting high when it's just me talking throughout the game while the game plays. Like that's so stupid. What else can I talk about? tell you, I go nonverbal when I'm high. Oh, fuck. I guess I can think about like stuff I used to watch as a kid. Then we're gonna have like a little nostalgia rant, I guess. Um, I don't know if anybody watched Mess Yourself, that YouTuber with not only them, like Jelly, Slogan Man, I think that's his name, and Quopacop, but that's when he was actually fucking cool. Back when they were just like the GTA videos and shit. Because, well, I don't know what the fuck he doing now with all the AI and shit. Like, I don't know, that's just weird. That's something we can talk about. Fuck it. AI, this is gonna be the most... honestly, this is probably gonna be the most, like... This is either gonna define me as an asshole or a bitch on both sides. No matter which way I answer it. I'm gonna answer it the truthful way. I think AI is completely horrible when you're using it for like something like I seen a video when the AI stuff started getting like super popular. Like back then they had like the AI audios and shit with like the I don't know if you ever watched the Dragon Ball Z shit where this guy had like the AI voices going at it and shit and like he was like singing in the booth and shit. Like, that shit was funny. That's funny AI. I like that. But when you got videos like, there's this one where I saw Eddie Guerrero, fucking, like, I forgot what it was, but it's like, he came back from the dead or some shit. And I'm like, that's a little fucking weird. Like, I'm sorry, that's just weird. I probably wouldn't use it for, like, a dead person. Because, like, oh shit, the Spurs just won. Oh shit. We just got an NBA Finals win over here. But I feel like that's just so weird. Like, if you use it for, like fun and games. Like, another example, there was a video where these two... Oh, no, that's not AI. That's just basically, like, green screen. Never mind. But when you use it for something funny that isn't, like, the most... Like, I don't know. I say, like, you can't use AI for dark humor. I feel like that's a thing. You can't use dark humor on AI, because then it just comes off as weird. Like, you can use it, like, dark humor in real life. It's fine. As long as you're telling the person that actually understands the joke that it's a joke. But when you're just using AI for, like, dark humor, that's just weird a little bit. I don't know, that's just weird. Because it's so realistic now. And I think that's what's so bad about it, is it's so realistic. Back then, you could tell it was AI. That's why it was so funny. Nowadays, it's so realistic that it's fucking horrible. It's fucking horrible. That's just all I can say about it. It's horrible when you use it in a horrible way. If you're a horrible human being and you use that AI in a horrible way, then it's horrible. Because, yeah, that's it. That's all I can say about that. You just saw that? Ron Harper was fucking Finals MVP. Go crazy. See, that's the shit we like in this, you know? What year am I on, honestly? Let's check the draft real quick. Tim Hardaway, Sean Kemp. What is this, the 1990? The 19... Maybe? Because, I mean, Vlade Divac is in here. I don't know. Jaren Jackson. I don't really know my years. I'm a basketball fan, but I'm not, like, super basketball fan. You know what I'm saying? I'm not Kenny of the fourth quarter that can remember the random rookie that played on January 7th in 2008. You know? I can't remember that shit. I remember most people. Like, I know the name Purvis Ellison, or Ellison, whatever you want to call him. I know the name Glenn Rice, Tim Hardaway, Sean Kemp. Like, I know these guys. I just never watched them play, obviously. You know, these guys are way older than me. But Damn, Kareem retired? Shit. The GOAT, Fred Brown? I'm telling you. This NBA thing is so crazy. Fred Brown was literally one of the greatest shooters in this goddamn game. Like, it was so fucking funny. Like, he's, like, look at that. 4-time NBA champion, 10-time All-Star, third All-NBA twice, and second All-NBA twice. That's 4 All-NBAs. Like, what the fuck? This guy went crazy. And then you go look at his stats. Like, he's all in the 20s, averaging about, like, 3.5 rebounds per game. A good, 5.7 rebounds a game, like 5. Oh, that's down here. What am I trying? Why am I trying to guess? Okay, like, yeah, right there. 20.5 rebounds per game, 2.9 rebounds per game. That's like 3 rebounds a game. There's no need for the 2.9. Basically, like 6 rebounds a game, 1 steal, a block, like maybe a block every now and then. What's his 24,000 points? Like, this is like the cool shit I like. Why did he sign with Boston his final year? That is so weird. But yeah, like shit like this is just so cool. Fred Brown, never heard of him. Never ever heard of him. Became a fucking like legend in this shit. World Be Free, did he do anything this entire thing? Nope. Not at all. I mean, he was a 3-time All-Star, I'll give him that. You can't take that away. Why did I say 97, 06, 99, oh... What the fuck happened here? I hate that shit. They used to do that in the old 2Ks too, when they would you had a lot of players getting traded and shit, that it would just mess up some of the like rosters years. Like I had some where I had Jordan playing for like a long time, and when he hit like the age of like 39, some of his shit was like as if he played for like the Grizzlies, but he only played like 12 games and averaged like 2 points. Like, I don't know why it does that. Maurice Lucas, he was pretty decent. I've seen his name a lot throughout the years. What was his... Wow, I thought he was way better than that. I've seen his name a lot. I guess I was just checking his team a lot, I guess. Alex English. What's going on? Nothing? Really? Alex English only? Okay. Wow. This guy is not loyal for shit. Wait, what was his highest? Where is it? Where can you go see the progress? There it is. His highest is... Oh, okay. His highest was like an 85, 84. That's okay, whatever. Kareem. I forgot to check out Kareem's shit. Okay. He was on New York for this last year. Oh shit, he was on New York at the beginning too. No, wait. I remember. This is a fucking lie. He wasn't on New York. He was on the Sixers. I remember because I drafted him. I helped the Sixers out. I gave them Kareem. Whatever. It looks like his points were still the same anyways. Doesn't matter. He still played for both teams. I guess it's fine. But, yeah. 20, 10, up, 2 blocks at most. When did he shoot a 3? See, look at these years. What the fuck? He shot 50 from New York in 1978, 1998. My bad. Like what? You're fucking up my history here. 20,000 points. That's way less than actual Kareem's. Not way less, but you get the gist. What was his awards? Wow. What? What? Kareem shit kind of sucks. Okay, not sucks. Not sucks. That's not what I meant. I meant like for him. For him, this is super low, and I think it's because the New York fucked it over. But 2-time NBA champ, 2-time Finals MVP, 8-time All-Star, first one. Did he even make the Hall of Fame? I feel like they fucked me over with that. He made the Hall of Fame. I'm surprised he made the Hall of Fame. And they put him above Fred Brown. And I think Fred Brown, from this, kind of had a better career, technically speaking. He was only all NBA once. He was it 4 times. He had 2 Finals MVPs, but he had 4 championships. He had 8 All Stars, and he had 10. At that, he played 17 years, and he played 19. He kind of did. Honestly, Fred Brown is probably better than Kareem in my simulation. See, and it's 2010, by the way. I started in 1984, or the Jordan era. And we're all the way in 2010, and we're still barely getting to the Kobe era, with the drafts and shit. So that's some crazy shit. But hold on, give me a moment. Okay, I was just thinking to myself just now because I have this okay, this is my league, so I like keeping track of all the Hall of Famers and shit. So don't judge me. But as I was sitting here thinking to myself, I was like, maybe I did word that wrong, and I meant Fred Brown had a better career/award resume, a better one. I'm not saying Fred Brown is a better player than him, but even then, people know it's fucking jokes because Fred Brown is. I don't even know who Fred Brown is. I know Kareem, arguably one of the greatest of all time, but not Fred Brown. I don't know Fred Brown. Exactly. Why would I I hope people don't take that seriously. You said Kareem was worse than Fred Brown? I said, yeah, in my game. I said, in my game. In my game. Not in real life. My game. Yeah, I'm sitting here looking at all these awards that Kareem got, and I think they fucked his stuff up pretty bad because hold on, what am I missing? Why does everything else look funny? Oh, that's what I was missing. Okay. My bad. Like I said, I like keeping track of stuff, so I can at the end of it, I just want to see who the greatest of all time was, and I feel like that would be funny, is seeing in this, at the beginning of the simulation, it started off in 1960. So, but the roster was just a bunch of 40 overalls. So, I ended up throwing Wilt Chamberlain into the league. When I threw him in there, I said, hey, let's go a step further. Let's make him lore accurate, you know? And obviously, people always be like, oh, he used to play with plumbers. And I'm like, I understand that. But I'm saying is I made him lore accurate. All the stories, all that shit, everything you hear about Wilt Chamberlain doing this and that, that's what I made. I gave him 99 speed, 99 strength, 99 everything except for free throws and threes. And somewhat passing. I gave him most of that. I made him lore accurate. But I decided that was too overpowered because if so, then he's going to be winning a lot of MVPs and shit. So I just basically gave them an old, couldn't really score like that Wilt Chamberlain, but was able to do everything else he could do. So let's just take a look at the NBA history. I'll just read through it. I think after a couple minutes of this, I think that. Obviously, it says roster filler. So, this is when the year started. So, Oscar Robertson literally dominated the league for the first half because obviously no one was in the league and Oscar Robertson was averaging a triple-double every fucking game. Jerry West, pretty good, honestly pretty good for this, thing they had going on. Rick Barry, Jerry West again. Wilt Chamberlain, this is when Wilt Chamberlain, was officially in his prime. Because, yeah, Wilt Chamberlain owned it for 3 years. And then Bill Bradley, again, y'all probably never heard that name before, but Bill Bradley won MVP. That name, I didn't even know. But I made him into a star. I wanted him to be the star of my league at the start because at the beginning it was just like the usual guys, and I'm like, you know what? I want someone different. I want someone to dominate, and then I'll switch off with someone else. You know, like so, like we have like a couple people who win in every now and then. Like that's not like Michael Jordan won every single fucking year of his career. They had like Magic Johnson, the Pistons, and then when you like you had fucking Hakeem Olajuwon. Like you had those type of guys. So I was like, I wanted someone else to be good, and what a coincidence that I made the guy Bill Bradley good was on the same team with Wilt Chamberlain. So he was a fucking star. Bill Bradley was a fucking menace. But sadly, he was on the same team with Wilt Chamberlain, so he couldn't really do anything else. But I did give him MVP one year because I was like, you know what, he did great that year. He deserves it. Julius Erving. This is when I gave Bill Bradley the MVP, and I was like, okay, I want to make sure this guy is the next one I keep my eye on. I played a game against the Pistons, and I saw Julius Erving, and I was like, you know what? I never played as Julius Erving in this game. Let me play as him, and I played as him. Oh my god, the funnest game I've ever played. That was so fun. I think I scored like 40 points in like a triple double and shit. Like it was so goddamn fun. So I was like, you know what? Julius Erving, he's the next guy I'm like leaning on to. So he ended up winning MVP this year. He averaged 27, I think, this year, but he didn't get the MVP, and I was like, fuck that. He literally brought this team up. Like, fuck that. So I gave him the MVP. Billy Cunningham won that shit. I don't know how he did it. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let Billy have it. Shit. No argument there. Spencer Haywood, MVP of the San Antonio Spurs. Bernard King, Minnesota Timberwolves. Adrian Dantley. Like, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 MVPs in 6 years. David Thompson. David Thompson is fucking crazy in this game. Or like in this simulation, fucking crazy. David Thompson again finally broke that record of like continuous MVPs, or like Michael Jordan finally came into the league and he's won 3 straight. But he also won this year, and I was like, no, I'm sorry, but I don't think he, really deserved it, So I was like looking around, and I realized like Larry Bird is fucking carrying the Magic right now. He is carrying them so hard, but he keeps losing. And I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna give Larry something. Maybe it'll boost him, But that was like the last MVP. Let's check the champions. Okay, roster filler starts right there. So Washington Bullets was the first NBA champions. Don Cheatham, don't know the guy. Casey Phillips, don't know the guy. Casey Phillips, don't know the guy. Tom Daugherty, don't know the guy. Paul Silas, I think that's a real NBA name, but it wasn't the actual player. Because if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure Paul was white. I could be wrong. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But this is where we actually get started to the actual players. Willis Reed, 2-time NBA champion, 2-time Finals MVP. Rick Barry finally won a championship, but I don't think he won ever since. Jerry West finally won a championship. I don't think he won ever since. Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Bradley, Bingo Smith. Y'all got Bingo Smith, that dog. This was a fucking unit. What is that? 5 championships. Wilt Chamberlain, 2-time Finals MVP, Bill Bradley 2 times, and Bingo Smith. Like, this was a core 3. This shit was crazy. They were dominating until Julius Erving. Oh! Julius Erving and the Pistons put out the Heat. That's so fucking awesome. I think the Heat actually lost to the Mavericks, and then the Mavericks fought the Pistons, and Pistons won. So that means he beat a young Michael Jordan in his rookie year. So Michael Jordan's rookie year. Then he went back-to-back, beat the Utah Jazz. I think, who was that? Billy Cunningham was the leader of that team at the time. Oh my god, he three-peated. He beat Minnesota Timberwolves. That means Bernard King, he beat Bernard in them. And then Kareem Abdul-Jabbar won a championship with Philadelphia. And then Bernard King came back and won his championship, but it was against the Bucks. Michael Cooper won Finals MVP with the Hawks when they faced the Suns. The Suns are kind of ass, honestly. I think they don't have Magic Johnson no more. Or they do. He was just injured. I forgot. But Washington finally won a championship with David. Kareem came back and won another championship. Ricky Green. Oh, my God. Ricky Green is a DPOY fucking god in this game for me. Julius Irving comes back and wins a fourth championship in one of his final years. And then Brad Daugherty, he's the guy I'm leaning on to become the next like top guy. And then Ron Harper won. Ron Harper was the craziest fucking. Okay. But yeah, Ricky Green, holy shit. Yeah, look at these points. Let's go right here. Roster filler, then Oscar Robertson, Jerry West, Oscar Robertson again, Sebastian Walker, not my guy. This is a fucking random fucking generated guy. Bo Gregory again, then Jerry West, Rick Barry, Jerry West, Rockstar Robertson, Jerry West, blah, blah, blah. So our highest one is Jordan with basically 40 points a game, basically, and that was last year. I don't know if anybody's gonna beat that. And then here's the rebounds. Most rebounds in a game by a player was Willis Reed. Assists, I don't think they're really not good at passing the ball in this simulation. Yeah, they're not really good at passing the ball in this. The highest was what? Yeah, basically 13, and that's John Stockton. Steals. Yeah, it's just all Jerry until it gets to Dick Van Arsenal. Then Bingo a little bit, Julius a little bit. Ricky won MVP right there with the Nuggets. I forgot he was on the Nuggets. But yeah, those were like league leaders. Wait, I want to go to DPOYs. Fuck. Okay, DPOY. I haven't hit this bong in a minute. I am so sorry. Cheers. Damn. I had that shit hella hard. Woo. Okay, I think. Yeah, these are just randoms. And then Tom Sanders finally won 2 times. Willis Reed. I don't even think Tom Sanders is a fucking defender. I think I made him into a defender on accident. Like, that's like I said. I make randoms into, like, great players like that you would want on the team. Willis Reed, in my opinion, was one of the greatest of all time until fucking Wilt Chamberlain showed up. 3, 4, 5. 5-time DPOY Wilt Chamberlain. Artis Gilmore, Lucius Allen. 6-time Wilt Chamberlain. Wes Unseld finally won a DPOY. Wes Unseld again. Then Ricky came in. Ricky came in again. Ricky came in again. Ricky came in again. Mark Eaton. Wes Unseld. Ricky Green again. Ricky Green again. Ricky Green again. The reason why Ricky won it so much is because I wanted someone to beat Wilt's, DPOY. The dude is fucking stacked in this game. I made him dominant, and that was my curse because now I want people to actually beat his records, and so I had to I gave Ricky, what is that, 7 DPOYs? Fuck. Whatever. Who's coach of the year? I want to see coach of the year. Jesus, look at that. Look at that. He dominated. Jacob Underwood. Shout out to Click Production. But yeah, that's like so fucking. I like doing this shit. Let's check out the NBA records. Well, yeah, actually, let's do that. Most points in a game. Still, no one has been able to get past these guys. But I'm pretty sure someone did score 70, if I'm not mistaken. I gotta go through the teams. Moses Malone has the playoff record for 69 points. Michael Jordan's record is 59 in this, at least. And 3 people have beat Elgin Baylor's. Most points in a season, obviously, it would be Michael because he averaged 40. Most points ever is Jerry West with 32,000. Second is Wilt Chamberlain. I think that might be the same Wilt Chamberlain. It's a 72 overall, but sometimes it glitches out, so I'm just going to say it is. Julius Irving ended off at 3rd. I think he's still playing. I could be wrong. George McGinnis is finna beat Julius. Bill Bradley retired already. Rick Barry retired. Oscar Robertson retired. Spencer Haywood, I think, is still in the league. Kareem barely retired. Kareem retired at 9th overall. Like, that's so fucking awesome. Oh, there's the Wilt Chamberlain. This is the retired one. The one that was in the that played this. So 24,000. Not bad, I guess. Like I said, Fred Brown was literally right behind Wilt Chamberlain, who Wilt Chamberlain dominated this season. Like, yeah, it's some crazy shit. Threes, I tried to limit the threes by, like, era. So, like, obviously I'm letting them shoot more threes as it goes on and whatever. Jerry West has the most free throws. Rebounds. Wes Unseld. Oh yeah. Pistons Wes Unseld. Oh yeah. Had more rebounds than Wilt Chamberlain. Barely by one. I love that. That is so fucking awesome. Kareem ended off at 9th. Like, Oscar Robertson with 10,000. Gail Goodrich with 10,000. Jerry West with 8,000. Where's John? Why is Wes Unseld up here? Holy shit, he was passing that. Where's John? Is he? I bet he's up here. Yeah, I mean, he's barely in his, like, younger era. But 4,000? Yeah, he's definitely beating that shit by the end of his career. Wilt Chamberlain in blocks. Willis Reed, second. Ralph Simpson. I accidentally put Ralph Simpson in the earlier draft classes. Not mean I did. I accidentally selected a draft class that had him in it, like that old. And I'm pretty sure he was pretty young. Even, like, I think when Jordan came into the league, he was still young. I could be wrong. If I am wrong, please correct me. Oh, yeah, we got that Bob Love. Wes Unseld again. Holy shit, he is top 10 in everything. This was the LeBron of this. Like, what? I'm surprised he didn't win more. Steals. Watch. Wes Unseld right there. God damn it. Hey, there's Ricky. He's finna pass him, though. Hell yeah. Minutes. Yeah, 2 Wilt Chamberlain. I should have put like an asterisk or something on there to show that 2 different Wilt Chamberlains. Wow, would you look at that? Wes Unseld isn't finally top 10, and it's in turnovers. I'm trying to. I think. Yeah, I don't know which one is fake and which one's not. They're not popping up. Most 40-point games. I think that's... Yeah, that's Warriors' will. So, okay, so if it's Hornets' will, it's my will. If it's Warriors, it's that. Okay, this is not what I thought it was. Oh, shit, he's second in triple-doubles? Fuck. I really did not know that. Holy shit. But Magic's finna come for that. Wait, let's go to, I think... Okay, yeah. See, like, 60-point games. Jeff Malone! 60-point game! David Thompson. These guys haven't... I don't think these guys played. Oh, Julius did. But, like, let's go to... Okay, this is the last thing I'm gonna do. Let's go to team records. Let's go all the way to the 76ers, and let's go, and we're gonna see who had the most points. So far, 53 in 2007, 55 in 2009, 61 1991. If you're asking why I'm saying the numbers after, it's so I can, like, I don't know why I try to explain that. What? 56, so it's still oh shit. It's still 61. No one's beaten 61 so far. Ooh, 65 by Bill Bradley, 1993. Hey, there's bingo. So, okay, 65. Nope. That doesn't count. Ooh, Michael Jordan with 68. So 68 is the highest right now. Ooh, Julius Irving with 70. No one beating 70. I don't think anybody's beating 70. Damn. So it basically in this league of mine, Julius Irving has the most points in a game with 70. The Wilt Chamberlain record doesn't exist. That because that's not this. Like this is not that. We're not the NBA. This is the IBA, Israel's basketball league. Also, I don't know if anybody took that out of context, but my name, that's my name. That's not. I'm not talking about the country. I'm sorry. That's my name. But damn, 70 points. Okay, I'm just gonna simulate. Let's look at the draft, and that'll be the last thing we look at. I still need to finish this bowl. I know I have it. I'm just so relaxed. Portland. Oh yeah, I forgot I have it to where I can choose the people. Okay, we're just gonna simulate that then. Tim Hardaway, Timberwolves. What? Timberwolves got two top two. What? Who the fuck is on the Timberwolves? Okay, so once you sign, okay, you get Tim Hardaway on the bench for Rod Strickland. Wait, actually, he's better than Rod Strickland. Okay, you do need a point guard. I'll give you that. Oh, okay. This team is actually buns. I thought they were way better than this. I guess it's just because Bernard King was on the team, so I just thought they were instantly good. But I guess that'll be it for now. I fucking recorded this video for an hour and 16 minutes. Holy shit. I know I kept saying like I did the whole like talk pretty fast, but I didn't think I was gonna go past an hour. Shit. But I hope y'all have a good day. Like I said, if you need to take some time off, just give yourself a break. Come on. No need to over push yourself. You'll get to what you want eventually. You just need to relax. Relax and smoke a bowl. Cheers. Fuck. I'm sorry if I'm blowing like hella hard right now. That shit burns. But yeah, just chillax. It's good. We got this. Me and you, we got this. We good. So I don't know what video I'm gonna come up with next, but I'll see y'all then. You feel me? All right.